Why you should always tell someone where you are going before leaving the house. Immediately she stepped into the house, the door slammed shut and jammed. She stood in the middle of the room, frozen. Fear took over her body. Her legs shook and she peed on herself without even realizing it. Hello viewers, this is why you should always tell someone where you are going before leaving the house, because if anything happens, someone can help you. Esther had been living with her very old aunt for years. Even though her aunt was about 60 years old, she never stopped complaining. Every day it was about food, money, and how things finished too quickly in the house. She kept telling Esther to get her own place and move out. Esther was only a fruit seller. She didn't have much money, so she started looking for a very cheap house. That was when she heard about an abandoned building. The house watcher was already tired. Since the building was completed, nobody had ever rented any of the rooms. Because of that, he didn't stress himself anymore. The keys are always on the doors, he told her. Just enter and check any room yourself. But there was one rule. Always go inside with the key in your hand so you can unlock the door if it locks. Esther came there that day. She walked into one of the flats to check it. The moment she entered, the door jammed. The key was outside. The flat was flat 18, inside a 9-story building. Esther froze. She knew nobody would hear her scream from that height. Her body started shaking violently and she peed on herself again. She quickly brought out her phone to call for help. That was when she realized the phone had gone off. It refused to come on. She had forgotten to charge it. Desperately, she searched the empty flat hoping to find a charger. There was nothing. No charger, no way out. But she was hearing the cry of 2 little girls and started feeling as if something is standing behind her. That was when Esther knew she was in serious trouble. Esther walked slowly into the bathroom because she was very thirsty. She turned the tap. No water came out. Immediately, she felt something strange. It felt like someone was following her. She began to hear different noises inside the house. Soft footsteps, whispers, and movements she could not explain. Fear grabbed her body. She froze. Then she quickly ran back to the parlor and stood there, shaking. Time was passing. Before she knew it, it was 9 p.m. She was still locked inside the apartment. No one knew where she was. She was hungry, uncomfortable, and felt like the air in the room was not enough. Her chest felt tight. She felt suffocated. That night, Esther could not sleep. Hunger and thirst kept her awake. Her body shook as she lay on the cold floor. Tears rolled down her face as she kept saying to herself, I should have told someone before leaving the house. At least they would be looking for me. Days passed. 3 days. Her voice became weak from shouting, Is anyone there? No one answered. No one came. She lay on the floor crying, begging God to help her. She was tired, weak, hopeless. 7 days passed. Esther was still locked inside the apartment. She kept hearing strange sounds, especially at night. Whispers, footsteps, soft crying. Then, one Sunday morning, something happened. A little girl appeared beside her. The girl looked calm. She gave Esther water and food and said softly,
"You should not live in this house." Esther looked at her in fear. The little girl continued, "The owner of this house killed me and my parents because he wanted money and wanted to be rich." Immediately after saying that, the little girl disappeared. At that same moment, the door opened. Out of fear, Esther drank only the water. She grabbed her handbag and ran out of the house without looking back. From that day, Esther made a promise to herself. She would never go anywhere again without telling someone. Moral lesson: always tell someone where you are going before leaving the house. One simple action can save your life.